10 seconds. Stain, remember you're first. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. All right, trying to find you guys. There you go. All right, looks like
guys.
I don't think we do, Stain. So let's go with Cranked On. Dottie next.
Right.
Stain's a ghostwriter. Yeah, I only see 7.
Yeah, no Stain.
No Stains.
All right, Dottie is on. Mark next. Stain, if you want to, I think your draft is still available. They just can't see you, so we'll be able to use you, I think. Just hold on. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right, I think Mark is on. Dave next. Matter of fact, we don't see Dave either.
No.
Dave, do you see everybody else?
I'm in second spot, right behind Mark.
No, there.
Don't see him. I don't see him.
All right, Dave, go ahead and take the front. Gordon next, but Gordon won't be able to see you. So I'll tell you what, we'll just call it Gordon on.
I got him. He's right on my wheel.
All right.
I don't know that I'm giving any draft though, because he's pushing almost the same as me, 2 meters behind.
I'm not getting the draft right.
We just have to go with 6.
All right, so let's go. Gordon, if you can stay on to the bottom. I'll tell you what, give me a minute, Dave. Fisher, you'll start at 2:30.
I'll take it now.
Okay.
Okay, Fisher's on. Paul, you're on at 3. All right, so for Stain and Dave, I've read some stuff that makes me believe that your draft still might be available when you're invisible, but it doesn't do a whole lot of good if they can't see you. So
I'm in 4th spot right now.
All right.
So Crank's right on my tail.
All right. Paul is on. Crank next.
I'm getting draft, but I don't think I'm giving it.
Okay.
I'm right behind
your call.
God.
All right, we got Cranked on. Dottie next.
We've got basically 6 riders, so we can't go nuts.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that last, but remember, guys, we're down to 6, so keep that in mind when you choose what to do. And Dave, if you go to mute.
Yeah, Dave, there's a lot of wind noise coming from you, mate.
Do you see me?
Nope.
Shit.
I'm
on the front right now.
Dottie's on. Dottie's on. Mark next.
Hey, Stina and Dave, try going to the parent screen and coming back real quick.
Well, that'll stop them. There's no way they would catch.
I just switched my internet. Didn't help.
Careful of this kicker, guys.
All right. Mark is on. Gordon's next. Let's go conservative up this kicker. Remember, there's only 6 of you, and probably our 2 strongest riders are out. So it is what it is. A lot of teams have been having to deal with this. So, all right, Fisher's on. Paul's next. Hey, Dave, if you can go to mute for us, and when you're not talking, because your fans are
Sorry.
making it difficult. Thanks, buddy. Paul is on. Crank
Okay,
next.
Charles, thank you.
Get him again.
Two.
All right, guys, we got a small gap to Mark. Looks like he's closing. Mark, give me 1 kick, buddy. You need about a 6.0. There you go. I think Mark's going to make it
Craig,
back
I'm
without
sitting right
sneezing.
ahead of you.
Okay.
I have the gap. See if you can get a draft off me.
Okay.
We got to ride this smart, guys, okay?
All right, Crank's on. Dottie next. Guys, don't worry about any other teams. We'll just deal with the deck we were dealt. And then Dottie and Stain are going to, they're just going to try to, if you guys try to stay in the front, you never know, you might be able to add some speed. All right, Dottie's on. Mark next.
We got a gap to Paul.
All right, Paul's closed it. It's okay. Keep going, Dottie. All right, Mark is on. Mark is on. Gordon next. All right, we're on that long 1% rise. Gordon's on. Fisher's next.
He's blind. He loves it.
Who's blind, John?
No, Frankie's climb. He loves this stretch of road.
I know. All right, Fisher's on. Paul next. We got. Hey, Paul. All right, everybody, close these gaps. We got to be together at the top here too. All right, Paul's on. Crank next. You guys are doing good with the deck you were dealt. Oh yeah, we're going straight here. Okay, Cranked on, and I want Crank to take us all the way to the, well, it might be a little too far. I tell you what,
Nothing
Cranked on.
stupid on the climb, yeah?
Yeah, especially with 6. Yeah, Crank, go ahead and take us into the climb. Everybody rest behind Cranked. And then Dottie, you'll, I tell you, we're going to blob once we get up to kicker. So on this, normally we target 4.8 on this first 1 minute of the climb, but today, because we're 6, let's go with 4.6, 4 to 7. And I tell you what, Dottie, if you'll set that for us, and everybody just ride around Dottie.
Very generous deduction there. 0.1.
I can't be too generous. All right, so your speed is bled off to. You're still getting a little bit of a draft, but not a lot. All right, numbers look pretty good right now. Thank you. Your speed's down to 16 miles an hour, so the draft's mostly gone. All right, Fisher, don't do that. He went red there for a minute. Hey, Fisher, come back to us.
I'm easing.
He's a new John.
All right, so
keep pushing, Mark.
all right, Fisher, you still got a small gap to you. It's almost closed. Until the banner blob up, and what we want is, if you have legs and lungs, you sit on the front at 4.5, and if you don't, just sit in.
Make sure we got Mark.
He's coming.
Mark's on. Everybody's good. There's a small gap between Gordon and Dave and the rest, but it's not big. It looks like Paul's going to go, or Dottie's filling it.
Watch that space to the back. We've got Mark just hanging on at the back. Cranky's helping.
At 170 beats a minute.
All right, Mark, you're almost to your recovery point. Hang in there. All right, guys, we're back together. Mostly.
Let's get Mark up front.
Daniel, come in.
Mark's heart just did his 203 thing. But it's back down.
Yeah.
All right, just 4.5 to the banner. If you have legs, get on the front. And remember, when we get to the KOM, we have to be very, very tight bunch. This looks really good. Dave and Stain, are you still riding?
Yes. I was
I'm at the
pushing
front.
Mark.
I'm ahead.
I was pushing Mark at the back. He's probably at the banner.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we see Stain pop up at like a 352 KOM.
And Desperados.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, you got this ghost bug that's going around. Stain's dealing with it too.
Front doing 4.5, just ahead of Dottie.
Okay. Looking good. Banner's coming up. We're all tight. That's good.
One
All right,
last
keep
push
pushing.
over the top.
Yep, keep pushing the watts. Mark, don't let off yet. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Get ready to super tuck. All right, super tuck. All right, out of super tuck for half a second. Push. Back into super tuck.
So Steen and Dave, their times are showing up on the KOM leaderboard, but not on the Zwifters nearby.
You know what? We could use them and for the fourth finisher if we need to.
I'll do my best to stay in the pack then.
That's all you guys can do.
On the front, but
Dave, Steen, that's all you two can do. Just sit in the pack, and if it can benefit the blob, that's all you can do.
All right, keep
exactly.
blobbing.
Sit in and then sprint to the line. Try to follow.
All right, so let's keep blobbing for a second. Dottie, can you start at 15:45?
Yeah.
I need to skip one, Rob. Mark here.
Okay,
Just to
Dottie's
recover.
on. Gordon's next at 16:30, and then we'll go back to 30-second rotations. So it's going to be Dottie, Gordon, Fisher, Paul. Nice pull, Dottie. Hey, Gordon, when you take the front here, remember Dottie just did a 45-second pull, and we're about to go up, so be nice to him.
Jesus.
All right. Gordon's on. Fisher's next.
I'm doing 370. I can't get on the front.
All right, just do your watts and let everybody else file in behind you.
Let's just blob it to the S's, right? Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. We're going to blob all the way to the end of the SE, so
Ease Gordon slightly.
all right, just slide ease for beef there, Mark. All right, nice. All right, guys, we're blobbing for the next minute and a half or 2 minutes. So again, if your legs and heart rate are good, let's even a 10 or 15-second pull on the front in blob mode is what we're looking for. And then sink back in. If you accidentally drift to the front, then just dig for about 10 seconds or more if you've got it. But
I'm on the front digging right now, Mark. Here.
looking good.
Hey guys, I think I can draft you, but I think you can use my draft.
Yeah, that's what we're fairly sure that's the scenario.
Stin and I can draft each other. That's it.
All right, guys, remember this next kick is a pretty big one. There is the short downhill right after it, but we can't go too nuts because we're only 6 and we don't need Mark's heart rate to spike, and then we'll be down to 5. But a little bit of punch. Mark's heart rate's good. Keep punching over. Everybody keep on the pressure. Don't let off until our speed's back up. Keep on the pedals. Stay on it. All right, ease. Take a micro rest here. When we get to the bottom, Crankter, could you go for a pull at 20?
Yeah.
All right, cranks on, Dottie after that.
I think Mark's getting some of my pull.
Cool. Yeah, if you see any gaps up, if you could fill them, that might, who knows, it might work. Probably doesn't hurt. All right, Dottie's going to be on 2030, and then Gordon next at 21. You'll be at 21, Gordon, and Fisher, you'll be at 2130. Nice pull, Dottie. Looking good. All right, Gordon on, Fisher next. Y'all let, and Gordon, if you can't get to the front, then you're on the front. That's good. All right, Fisher's on, Paul next. Hey, Fisher, you got a small gap to you and P2. So I'm going to leave Fisher on through 2230 since he's had to ease. All right, gap. All right, Fisher, they're coming. They still got 5 meters to you, Dave. And then, Paul, you take 2230. Cranked, you'll be at 23. You're looking really good. Cranks on, Dottie next. Hey, Mark, how you feeling?
On the edge, but okay. 156.
All right, your heart rate's good.
Mine heart rate is also okay. 125. It's okay, guys.
All right, Dottie's on. Gordon next. Gordon's on. Fisher's next. Fisher's on. Paul next. Yeah, looking real good. Somebody fill that gap, please.
I'm in second. That's me, Rob.
Okay. I think, yeah, Paul's on. Cranked, you're on 2530. All right, downhill here, be careful. Crank's a lightweight guy, so you can really ease off so you don't go by him.
I've just double checked with Zwift Power Live, and Steen and Dave are showing up on Zwift Power Live, so we should be okay if they get to the line as backup.
Cool. All right. Dottie is on. Gordon next. And Mark, let me know if your legs come back for a couple of pulls.
Will do, Rob.
You take it, Gordon.
All right, Gordon's got it. Gordon's on. Fisher next. Cranked, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm getting tired, but I'm still good.
Okay. Fisher on. Paul next. Somebody, Gordon, close that gap for me. Thank you. Get on his wheel, Mark. Push. I need you at 5.5 for a second. That's good. He's back. Good job, Mark. All right, so honestly, I lost track. It looks like Paul's on. That would leave Crank next. Crank's on. Dottie will be next.
Just a steady pull up this kicker.
Yeah. And we've got a team catching us from behind, but I think you'll be fine. Just we may have to ease just a hair, but let's see what happens. Dottie, Cranked, if you can give me 30 more seconds. Let these guys go by.
Yeah, we got a team.
All right, so Dottie, if you can take 29 minutes, try to stick with these guys. So give them make sure they get about 10 meters, Dave, before. Yeah, y'all ease off just a hair. Remember, they've made up a full minute, so. Y'all could probably get a micro rest here from their draft. All right, so what we'll do is Dottie on 29:30, if you can give me 30 seconds, please. And then Gordon, you'll take 30 minutes.
We're going up the call, you know?
Yep. Yeah, we'll blob. All right, good call, Dottie. We'll just blob from this point until we're through the banner. So again, even if you show up at the front, give us a 10 or 15-second dig. But on the steep bit, we're just going to do 4.6. All right, so 4.6, please. Fisher and Gordon can be a little higher because they're so their weight, but not 6.2, Fisher. That looks good. Good numbers, Fisher. You're a little hot.
Fisher, Gordon, just ride on view 6 and keep your eyes on the back of the pack. Don't chase the front.
Yeah, we're looking mostly good. Small gap. Dottie, can you fill the gap between Mark and Paul or Cranked? Get him cranked. All right, we're all together nicely. Good job. Beef, I need another kick from you. All right, we got a small gap to Mark. Fisher, let's back down to, hey, Mark, do you think you have it in it to bridge 2 seconds or no?
No.
You want us to go? Or do you...
Coming.
Good work, Mark.
All right. Yeah, guys,
Stick
given
on.
this scenario, I'm think waiting on Mark's fine.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll go back and
Work.
help.
Good job, Mark. You're doing great.
Nearly there, nearly there.
I take the call.
Nice. Nice. All right, so it seems like just judging by your avatars, Fisher and Gordon are feeling pretty good. So I'm going to have you guys start here at the banner. Let's make sure everybody's on, and then it looks good. Fisher, if you can take us to 33:30, and then I'll have Gordon start. Really nice. You're looking great.
Keep on, Mark. Use that draft. That's it. You got it.
You're about to get a good recovery here, Mark, in about a minute. Gordon, you'll be on 33:30, and then we'll go with Paul after at 34, and then we'll start back with Cranked. So Gordon on, Crank, Paul next.
Great work, Mark.
Great work, Mark.
Yeah, well done, Mark.
We'll blob this descent as well, but not yet. I tell you what, let's just blob from.
Give it a nudge, Fisher.
I think Paul on the front here would be on the descent. He's just going to get swallowed up. So we're just going to blob up until we're at the bottom.
Just push through these lot. If we can.
You'll get them on descent, Doddy.
Actually, yeah, wait.
Looking good, guys. You got about 7 minutes to go.
Good job, you guys.
Mel just showed up.
Good job, all of you.
Hey, Mel.
Hiya.
All right, so when we get to the bottom, let's start with, I tell you what, let's go with cranked on 36 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Guys, don't even worry about these guys. They're on them to fall off. All right, so cranked is on as soon as he can get there until 36:30. And then Dottie, you'll be on at 36:30. Looking real good. All right, Dottie on, Gordon next. All right, so guys, you're about 5 minutes out, 6 the most. So this is the point where if you've got extra watts to use them. But be mindful of gaps too. So we got another downhill here. So the folks on the rear should be able to get a really good rest here. And Gordon and Fisher, since y'all have gone to the front, just go ahead and take it. And then all right, Paul, can you take 38?
Should be able to, yeah.
Yeah, Paul's on at 38, crank 38:30.
He let me get through.
If you can't get there, you're going to get there. You're looking good. Paul's on at 38. Yeah, we're coming up on the S's. I'll tell you what, we're approaching the reverse S's. So cranked. Well, we're almost there. So we're going to be going to blob mode here soon. It just feels like from watching you guys that Gordon and Fisher have a lot left in the tank. So, and y'all know what to do in blob mode. Watch this big kicker. Everybody stay on the power. Hey, this rider wants to help us. We'll welcome him.
Give it a push, Paul.
Thank you. He's staying off. Hey, Beef. All right, everybody just give me one 5.5 kick, Beef, to get stuck in here for the descent. If you don't do it, you're going to be off. Hey, Gordon, you got a big gap behind you.
Okay.
Good job, Beef.
Come in. 5 meters back. He's catching. Cranky's helping again.
Yeah, guys, at this point, let's finish together.
Let's focus on the front, I think.
Yeah. Mark, give me one more little push. You're going to get in there. You'll get a better draft if you can close that 5 meters. There you go. All right, guys, hero mode. Y'all know this finished well.
Keep the pace going, Mark.
There's a car alarm going off on our street, and I think it's symbolic of some of y'all's heart rates.
Funny. All right, guys, last bit.
Yeah, we got about 1 minute from here.
Got it. Just dig in here. Last little push.
All right, hero mode.
All together.
About 35 seconds out.
Right.
Nice job, Fisher. Nice job, Gordon. All right, 20 seconds
Right,
to
Julie,
go.
ramp
Let's
it
wind
up.
it up.
Right.
Go, go, go.
There it is.
Go, Crank. 8-2.
Banner in sight. Go, go.
Go, Gordon.
Oh, I see red numbers.
Keep the
Go,
four
go,
tight.
go.
That's it, all good.
And then, bam, 41:48 on the clock.
Nice work, guys.
Awesome.
All right, had it on mute.
Oh, good job, you guys. Way to go.
Woohoo!
Good work.
Good work,
That was-
guys.
Yeah. Weekend today on the scoreboard.
Well, I made it to the end.
Right work, Mark.
Nice,
Thanks,
Mark.
Dad. Sorry, I couldn't pull much.
Dave, Steen, good work. Ghost Riders.
Hey guys, nice rides.
Nice KOM, Sting.